The Undertaker made his WWE debut in 1990 and was instantly a big deal. Which of the Phenom's first 10 PPV matches was the best? The Undertaker made his debut in the WWE in 1990 and has had a career that spanned 3 decades. How were the Phenom's first 10 pay-per-view matches? At Survivor Series 1990, darkness descended on WWE when The Undertaker debuted as a member of Ted DiBiase's $1 Million Dream Team. The Dead Man was a heel, and by the start of 1992, he turned face, which would last for 6 years. The Undertaker is one of the greatest superstars of all time, but that does not mean his first 10 matches on pay-per-view were 5-star classics. Unfortunately, some were duds with the personnel he competed with. He had some lackluster feuds in 1992 and 1993. Furthermore, not every WWE superstar can say that they challenged for the WWE Championship in their first full debut year. Number 10. Undertaker vs KAMALA, SummerSlam 1992. 1992 saw The Undertaker compete at SummerSlam for the first time in his career. The Phenom's entrance coming down the aisle on the back of a hearse was more memorable than the match itself. The Phenom's debut bout on the grand stage of SummerSlam was against KAMALA. The Ugandan giant tried to dominate early proceedings in this lackluster affair. However, once the Dead Man gained control, it was one-way traffic. The Undertaker was the victor by way of disqualification as Kimchi attacked The Undertaker, causing the disqualification. Number 9. Undertaker vs KAMALA, Coffin Match, Survivor Series 1992. The culmination of The Undertaker's feud with KAMALA took place at Survivor Series 1992. The pair would contest the first ever Coffin Match, which would later be renamed as the Casket Match. This match followed a similar pattern to their disastrous encounter at SummerSlam. 3 months prior, KAMALA was afraid of The Undertaker, giving the Phenom the advantage. In the closing stages of this match, the Dead Man nailed KAMALA with Paul Bearer's urn. However, to win this coffin match, you had to pin your opponent first, which would not happen in later casket matches. It was a great visual as The Undertaker rolled KAMALA into the casket and nailed the coffin shut with a hammer provided by Bearer. Number 8. WWF Championship Royal Rumble Match, Royal Rumble 1992. The Undertaker was looking to regain the WWF Championship at the 1992 Royal Rumble. The Phenom lost his championship to Hulk Hogan at this Tuesday in Texas. WWF President Jack Tunney vacated the title after the 2 controversial title changes. Thus, the 1992 Royal Rumble was the first time that the WWF Championship was defended in a Royal Rumble match. The Phenom drew number 20, but only managed to eliminate Superfly Jimmy Snuka in the match. It was a decent performance from the Dead Man, who was still a Royal Rumble rookie. The Undertaker lasted a little over 13 minutes before Hulk Hogan eliminated him, ending his quest of reclaiming the WWF Championship. This would be The Undertaker's final pay-per-view appearance as a heel until the 1998 Survivor Series. Number 7. Undertaker vs Superfly Jimmy Snuka, WrestleMania 7. The Undertaker's WrestleMania debut was on his 26th birthday on March 24, 1991. At WrestleMania 7, the Dead Man's first victim at WrestleMania was Superfly Jimmy Snuka. The Dead Man is synonymous with his WrestleMania entrances, but his first one with Paul Bearer was standard. There was no fanfare, and the demonic duo marched down the aisle with business to attend to. This was a squash match, but it allowed The Undertaker to show how good he could be in the ring. The Phenom dominated this encounter with little resistance from Snuka. Nevertheless, the streak was born as The Undertaker hit Snuka with a tombstone piledriver for his maiden victory on the grandest stage of them all. Number 6. Royal Rumble Match, Royal Rumble 1993. The 1993 Royal Rumble was the first Royal Rumble to award the winner a WWE Championship match in the main event of WrestleMania. The Phenom had title aspirations, entering his 3rd consecutive Royal Rumble match as the 15th entrant. Despite a brief appearance in under 5 minutes, The Undertaker made a huge impact. He eliminated Ted DiBiase, Genichiro Tenryu, Samu, and the Berserker. However, Harvey Wippleman remained a thorn in the Undertaker's side. His largest charge, the Giant Gonzalez, who wasn't in the match, made his debut by assaulting the Undertaker. Unfortunately, this began another poor feud for the dead man to contend with. Number 5. Undertaker vs Jake Roberts, WrestleMania 8. In February 1992, The Undertaker turned face for the first time in his WWE career. He struck up a partnership with Jake the Snake Roberts, but stopped him from hitting Miss Elizabeth with a steel chair. Roberts asked him on Paul Bearer's funeral parlor, whose side was he on, with The Undertaker barking, "Not yours." At WrestleMania 8, the former allies locked horns at the Hoosier Dome. The dead man was loved by fans, who were once frightened of him. The match was short, but Roberts did have shown offense on the Phenom. Nevertheless, Roberts was preoccupied with Bearer, but Taker nailed the Snake with a devastating tombstone on the floor, rolling him in the ring for the win. Number 4. Royal Rumble match, Royal Rumble 1991. The Undertaker made his Royal Rumble debut in 1991 with Brother Love accompanying him into the ring. The Phenom had only been in the WWE for 2 months and had already made a huge impact. Entering 12th, The Undertaker's first ever elimination was none other than Bret Hart. He went on to eliminate Texas Tornado and Bushwhacker Bush in the Royal Rumble too. Nevertheless, the Phenom spent a little over 14 minutes in this match as he was eliminated by the Road Warriors comprised of Hawk and Animal. Number 3. Undertaker vs Hulk Hogan, WWF Championship match, this Tuesday in Texas 1991. The inaugural this Tuesday in Texas in December 1991 saw The Undertaker defend the WWF Championship against Hulk Hogan. A week prior, Taker stunned Hogan at Survivor Series to win his first WWF Championship. Nevertheless, the Phenom had his hands full with a determined Hogan. Unfortunately, The Undertaker and Hogan lacked in the ring chemistry. Nevertheless, this match was surprisingly enjoyable between the two. Both men dominated certain aspects of the encounter, despite repeated interference from Paul Bearer and Ric Flair. Hogan rolled up the dead man after hitting him with the urn, clinching his 4th WWF Championship. Taker's first title reign lasted a bitterly disappointing 6 days, but showed he was certainly going to be booked as a top star in the foreseeable future. Number 2. With Ted DiBiase, Greg Valentine and Honky Tonk Man vs Bret Hart, Jim Dusty Rhodes and Coco B. Survivor Series 1990. At the Survivor Series in 1990, Million Dollar Man Ted DiBiase revealed The Undertaker as the 4th and final mystery partner to complete his $1 Million Dream Team. The Phenom's eerie funeral dirge theme blurred through the arena as he walked down the aisle with Brother Love in tow. He immediately made a huge impact as he tombstoned Coco B, eliminating him from proceedings. The Phenom's slow and methodical style had the fans in attendance in awe of what they were witnessing. The Undertaker eliminated Dusty Rhodes but got himself counted out due to his continued assault on his opponent. Nevertheless, it was an impressive debut as Taker aided DiBiase's team in gaining victory. Number 1. Undertaker vs Hulk Hogan, WWF Championship match, Survivor Series 1991. Hulk Hogan was enjoying an 8-month-long reign as WWF champion in 1991. The Hulkster defeated Sergeant Slaughter to become a 3-time champion at WrestleMania 7. However, Hogan's title reign was in jeopardy as he defended his WWF championship against The Undertaker at the Survivor Series. The Phenom ditched Brother Love at the start of the year with Paul Bearer as his new manager. The Undertaker and Hogan's match was slow-paced but filled with drama. Ric Flair made his way down to ringside, placing a steel chair in the ring as The Undertaker planted Hogan with a tombstone piledriver on it. Taker pinned Hogan to earn his first WWF Championship in just his 4th match on pay-per-view. So today I explain to you Undertaker's first 10 PPV matches ranked from worst to best. So I bid you farewell for today. Have a nice day to all of you.